from the front. Here comes the players through elbow as well. Gunless is the last one left there. And again, a little bit of friendly fire in the chicken coop. Pristini, baby. He's been the hero all map long. Neptune's just going to put him down, but Looney's going to be there to grab the time.
I'll be honest, our practice has been looking really good. Like, probably the best it has been all year leading up to that match. So it was just honestly really unfortunate for us to lose the way we did. Apocalypse, I don't know, give or take, like, it was a risky map for us just because we do lack we've lacked a good amount of practice on that map due to one of our players having to leave for content for a few days. So we lost out on a few crucial days when we probably only had a week to play it overall, like with all the other teams. So obviously losing a few days definitely hurt us. But regardless, I think we were playing the map honestly really well in practice, regardless of us lacking some practice time. So I mean, just the way we lost was just unfortunate. I just feel like a lot of the guys were tunneling on certain routes, and it seems like we were just flooding hill when we shouldn't have. And just like, there's a few things that go our way, and obviously on a map like that, you can get really punished, like as you can tell. So yeah, we lost that map like 250 to like 108 or 110.
Neptune in a precarious position to say the least, and he will pay dearly for it. Awakening, last player left alive. Gonna find one. 1v4 would be exceptional, but the aggression from Surge is going to pay off, and Chance.
Map 2, one of Seattle's stronger maps, but it was another map we were actually very comfortable with, so we decided, you know, to choose it. Unfortunately, a lot of things didn't go our way. We were getting first blooded, and I think we were just getting singled out a lot in a lot of the like important parts on our defense, and we were just dying a lot. Like, you just can't afford to get blooded on defense on checkmate. As simple as that. And we just got first blooded probably, like, I think on all of our defenses, but yeah, that map didn't go our way. We ended up losing 63.
7 seconds now on the clock. He's got to do this. It's a 1 versus 3 situation. They're going to line up. If he goes in, he's got to go big, and it's nearly impossible. And oh boy, Florida.
Map 3, we finally showed, you know, our true potential and how good we really are. And in practice, our control, regardless of the map, like every single map, we've been playing outstanding. Like, we have not been losing any control in practice. So, you know, we finally played how we practice. In map 3, you know, we showed we won 2 offenses, and we actually played great. So that was good.
A few more seconds to get the win now for Seattle. Awakening goes down. Looney lands it. It's 5 seconds for the win, and this is for Seattle Surge to take the series. The contest. Neptune gets it done. But Gunless is there.
We started out on map 4. We actually lost the break off. I remember we got pinched, but aside from that, we actually played the map really well. Like, we probably went up 100 at a point. But the biggest problem was, I think it was like after the second P2, we were up probably like, I think it was like 190 to like 90. And the one thing I noticed is the guys started shortcutting routes because we were up so much, and I noticed they weren't like, I don't know, we weren't staying on the pace that we were throughout the whole map, just because we were just staggered to get like any scrap time because we knew we were up so much and we only need like 50 to win. And unfortunately, that ended up biting us in the, you know, in the butt. And Pierce ended up getting streaks, or Gunless ended up getting streaks. And yeah, it was kind of just like the breakdown after that. We unfortunately ended up losing. Looney got around the back of us at the end on that P2, the last P2, so that was also a very unfortunate sequence where we probably could have brought it back and won the game, but it is what it is. We lost 3-1. I promise you guys, we are getting a lot better. We are a top team, and based on practice, it shows. We just have to maybe shake off a little bit of nerves, and we'll prove that, you know, we are the Mutineers that we once were.
Rokkr, Florida, they get the early clearance. 10 seconds away, Minnesota's got a flood, and maybe I talked too long. It might be too late. Minnesota now spawning so far out. Awakening with the ARs, got all the coverage in the world. In Minnesota, again, they keep it closed, but they don't have enough gas in the tank.
Played honestly very well through and throughout. The first match was pretty close. We had momentum, and we had honestly the lead, and we took control of the pace of the game the entire time, but it came down to maybe like the third rotation of hills where Minnesota started to kind of trickle back into the game. And you know, they made a really good comeback, honestly. I'm pretty sure at one point they actually took a lead on the wood in the last P5 hill, but Neppy actually made a pretty insane play and got an insane 2-piece. I remember he killed Priesta and Hill. I think Priesta kind of overshadowed him in a way, but I mean, still, like, for Nep to win that gunfight was pretty insane. Able to contest the time, and then we proceeded to win off the following P1. All in all, it was a really good map from everyone, and Caesar went off. Caesar honestly went off the whole series.
And Priesta wins the 2 of them. A big kill now from Skies in from behind. Oh, it's a 2v1, and just like that, Priesta's got to go big. Priesta's got to go big, and the 1v1 gets slacked. He just about gets it done, but here comes the aggression now from Skies, bringing the fight forward from up high. He's got his number, baby!
Going on from map 2, that was the Express S&D, obviously our first time, you know, showing Express as a team. And honestly, we played the map really well. We haven't got that many reps on it, maybe like 3 to 4 reps, but we played the map honestly very, very well. Clutched a key couple 1v1s, and Caesar and Nep actually went off in that map as well, but it was another nail biter, and we closed it out 6-5.
Very, very desperate indeed, Chance. There's 2 players left on the defense. There's 1 player left on the defense. It's Major Maniac. You have to hold this one. There are so many bodies now available to dive onto the point and get the quick cap. gotta go, Rokkr. You've got to go. You have to make the run for it. Get on point. Go for the contest. Is anyone there? No! Florida!
Overall, our control as a team has honestly looked, I think, probably one of the best in the game. In practice and scrims, I feel like we never lose, like, no matter what the map is. So I'm really confident in every control, like, we get into every series. And it just shows that, you know, we have a potential chance of coming back in every series if we are down, you know, 0-2. So, you know, going to the checkmate control, guys, you know, riding high in so much momentum, and, you know, we just played the map thoroughly, honestly, really, really well. We proceeded to, you know, win our first two defenses, then we won our second offense. So overall, it was a really, really good map out of all of us. Jerry actually played really well in that control as well. Just really proud of the guys, and thank you guys, thanks fans to, you know, sticking by us. We are, you know, we're slowly getting back up there. In practice, you know, like I said before, we are a really good team. So it's just coming down to transitioning that to, you know, live matches. And, you know, I think we're getting there. So, you know, thank you guys again for the support. And, it's been Atura. Peace.